What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes, and welcome to another episode of my Path to Power. We've got our season ticket pack, so we're going to go ahead and open that and see if it can help boost our coin total just by a little bit. Still waiting to see if we can get one exceptional player in this pack. I think by the end of FIFA, it'll probably happen, but you never know with the way packs go. Also, saw a bunch of comments on a previous video that said, yeah, let's see the pack opening with the FIFA points, and I will gladly be doing that for you guys, so be on the lookout for that coming up here. I actually have one more question with that. Would you guys like me to do that in a Q&A style and then just have the pack opening going on in the background, or do you want me to actually go over what's going on with the packs? So leave that in the comments down below. Also, had a comment posted to my channel recently that said, Japes, you've got 118,000 subscribers and you're only asking, you only get, try to get 2 or 3K likes on your video, and I don't know really how I feel about likes and dislikes. I think my videos are up there for entertainment, and you guys come to watch them one way or another. It's about the views and the enjoyment, and it is fun making them and interacting with you guys, and so that's really kind of what it's about for me. But you guys, I'm curious to see what you guys think about likes and dislikes. I know likes, the one benefit of likes is that they do help my channel out drastically. They really help me grow because it helps share the videos with other people, and it allows me to keep on doing what I am doing. And so that's just a side segment on that as well, just because I got a comment on it and they figured that I'd comment back on it myself. But I thought about going out and buying Neymar. I saw that as one of the options. I didn't realize that his in-form Neymar went for like 900,000 coins. I'm really hoping that we get to see another in-form Neymar before the Brazilian League season ends, which it may have already done. I'm really not too sure. I don't think it has, though. I'm not too up on my Liga do Brazil. But if it's still going on, I'm really hoping that we can get a second informed Neymar, so at least the first one will drop in price by a little bit. But on we went. We're in Division 1. We've won every match so far, which has been excellent. So 4 of them leaves us at 12 points, and we only need, I think, 3 more wins to get to that 21. So we need 7 total wins to get 21 points, and this guy didn't really have a stellar team. He doesn't have pacey center backs, and I kind of figured that I'd be able to exploit that. He's playing Higuain, Pastore, and Lisandro Lopez up front. So Lisandro, obviously a player we got to watch. Higuain, we had in the very, very beginning of FIFA 12, so someone to keep an eye on as well. But Alexander Pato, a little right stick flick and a volley with his left foot, tucks it between the defender and the keeper. That's a fantastic finish and a fantastic goal in the 3rd minute to get things started. Kind of thought that I might be able to get in behind his center backs, little passes just like that. I was a bit bummed that he didn't go for another bicycle kick off of this or a scissor kick or something, but we'll take that regardless. The back flick over the head still looks good one way or another. We've got some changes, though, that are coming into the squad that'll come or happen at least after this game. But Pato, his left foot is en fuego, manages to step inside and rifle that into the far corner. Plenty of topspin, dips down and bounces once. His keeper stands absolutely no chance, and I am walking away with this. We're in the 28th minute now. We're going to win it back, and we're instantly again on the counter. The way his team was playing, he didn't have essentially a holding mid to really stop Ronaldinho, and so I was able to orchestrate a lot of attacks just through Ronaldinho. I think he had Sissoko in there, but I want to say Sissoko still likes getting forward, and you can see him kind of hanging out in that replay right there with Ronaldinho just in behind him, and that allows me to get a 3v his 2 center backs in the middle, especially with Bedimo and Same on the left side liking to get forward. And so I was able to counteract his formation pretty well. Now, one of the things with the 4-3-1-2 is you got to be careful, because if he'd maybe had some pacier center forward striker combos, he'd be 1v1 against my center backs with all of his 3 attackers, and that's something to be cautious of when you're using the 3-5-2. Is that 4-3-1-2? They can play those quick LBA, LBY combo passes over the top. It's kind of a wombo combo per se with the 4-3-1-2 formation. It can kind of be done with the 3-5-2, 4-1-2-1-2, all the same, because they are capable of doing the same sort of LBA, LBY, but the attacking mid sits a little bit deeper, and because I use Ronaldinho, who's not the paciest guy, it doesn't seem to have as much of an effect. But there you can see 5 games played, 5 matches won in Division 1 this season. Actually, I think Division 1's maybe gotten a little bit easier. I don't know if that's maybe partly me starting to get better again at this game. I went through a little bit of a slump, or maybe being back with the 3-5-2. I don't know. There could be a handful of different things, but there we go. Went out, looked at Neymar again, and just just about bought him. And then I thought, you know what, there's another 5-star skiller that's a left mid that I could easily work into this squad because I have David Luiz, and that is Nani. I've yet to use him on FIFA 13, and so I thought, hey, let's go out. Let's give this man a shot. He'll link up easy with this Brazilian side because I just have to go out and buy Anderson as a CDM. There was only one on the market, and he was for 3,000 coins, which is kind of expensive. However, figure he probably goes for about 1,000 coins to begin with, and then maybe 2,000 coins for a CM to CDM card, and we have our man, though, without too much of a hassle. In fact, I bet you I'd be able to sell him on overnight eventually for somewhere in the 4,000 coin region or 3,500 coin region at least, so I'm not too bothered by it. He's one of those cards that there's only going to be a handful of them up on the market at a given time. Went and checked my trade pile, which I haven't done in a while. We've got a couple Felipe Melos in there. His price will have gone down because the tournament's not out, so that was a bit of a folly on my behalf, but we went out and picked up 2 more morale cards for Nani and for Anderson to get them instantly into the side. When we bought Luis Gustavo, didn't play a morale card on him, and it didn't seem to affect him too much, but with attacking players, I generally like to have their morale high so they don't miss those easy chances. It's just something to be careful of. But we're going to go back into Division 1, and I thought, you know what, I might back out and go do some trading if I don't match up with someone pretty darn quickly. And the side, we've still kept Kanu and Kelvin in the side. Kelvin mainly because he's got 5-star skills, and Kanu just because he's an absolute god on this game. Probably the best silver center back that I've used. Koyate, the Senegalese center back from the Belgian Pro League, is outstanding, but for the price difference between the two of them, it's really not worth it. This guy, 4-3-3 Serie A side, something to be careful of as well because they can be a pacey bunch up front, and they can exploit my 3 at the back as well, getting out wide on the wings, even though we had Melito playing as his left wing. We're going to give this one to Ronaldinho. It's 3 bars on the power, put up on the left stick, straight up, straight down. That's the way I like to think of it. A little left trigger, right trigger to get in front of your defender. Right bumper B to get what I kind of look at as a placement header. It's a finesse. It still takes the finesse shot into account, so more likely to keep it down. And that's an easy corner goal. They are very strong, and if you can get kind of in the habit of scoring a corner here or a corner there, you're going to win more matches than you're going to lose. So take your chances, take your shots. That touch right there with Alexander Pato is what I call a super touch. It's if you flick the right stick twice in the same direction, he just takes a massive touch. And when you've got pacey strikers like Pato and Welliton, they're going to be able to outrun the center backs a lot of times, especially if they get behind the left back or right back on the wings. So a super touch is something to take into consideration to kind of spread out that defense, leave room for players to overlap or for you to cut back in the middle yourself, just like what happened right there with Pato. Managed to block his shot right there, but he keeps it with Royce, and Piszczek going to play a lovely pass back into Royce, takes a touch, an absolute thunderbolt, crushes it into the back of the net. My keeper left clueless, and actually this keeper, Moreira, he plays for Benfica, much better than Diego Alves. If you are in need of a cheap Brazilian goalkeeper, he is exceptionally good as far as basic Brazilian keepers go. He's not an inform, and I don't know if he's better than that Felipe. I've only used him briefly, but I seem to be letting up less goals. Mind you, it's a different formation, so these things do change. Another lovely goal, top net, the best net, going with that overpowered near post, Alexander Pato right there. Putting it into the back of the net. Get a little replay. Can't help but love a little top net. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, like or thumbs up is always greatly appreciated. Other than that, I am up in the air on the stream today. I've got some first part of the month stuff, rent, bills, other things like that to pay. So I've got to take care of all of that stuff, and then we'll see where we are and reevaluate. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.